wanted to take a quick second to make a huge announcement. My very own self-published adult coloring book is now available for purchase on Amazon.com.
Coming out with the merch, you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you see what's going on, man.
Organic mind, real organic mind, real two-way shit, you see what I'm saying? Real V shit, organic mind shit, you see what I'm saying? Check my bio, you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's all that gonna be in, you know what I'm saying, the description.
All that gonna be in the bio. Organic mind, real two-way shit.
Before we start that, man, you know what I'm saying?
Before we get off into that.
Before we get off into that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, welcome to another episode, of course that.
Most
But
definitely.
I feel like the folks don't even really know who he is like this, man. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying, like,
shit. Hold up.
you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta let them begin.
Shit, man.
Remember how the camera angle too, so you know what I'm saying, you can't,
Say, man, this the evil doctor, you heard?
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We on that Tito's and Kenford got me on that Tito up.
Something slight, you know what I'm saying.
I just found out this shit straight from Austin, Texas, all the way out there from that place.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? This some real nice shit. Tito's handmade.
You know what I'm saying, you mix them with a little Sprite, hint of lemonade.
No,
you know
what kind of Sprite that
that
was?
was the tropical.
The tropical got me feeling real smooth, like not too ruggish.
And I told you, usually I don't mess with the Tito's, usually, you know.
On my mama, not too much of the Tito's, but you feel me? Got me feeling real smooth, like I'm stumbling over my words and shit. He got the tropical Sprite in here with a little hint of lemonade, and it's corresponding real good for your body. You calm. Hold on. You calm, you collective, and you cool.
Yes, sir. Nah, man, hey, peep this, man. You see what's going on, man. All the merch about to drop, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, all our merch about to drop, man.
Can't show all that about to drop. But
See what I'm saying? Organic minds, man. Two-way shit, man. Real V shit going on, man. Ain't nothing bigger than that V. They got a squint to see.
Peep this, man. Hey.
Man, peep it, man. It's the most livest organic podcast you ever seen, bitch. This the evil doctor. You see what I'm saying? On this bitch, man. Stop playing, man. No cap. You got a big cousin there, man, on my mama. You see what I'm saying? I'm little. I'm smaller than them, but this my little cousin.
Hey,
You feel me? That's my little cousin, man. You dig what I'm talking about?
And we done ran it for a minute. Hold on, man.
Man, we gonna get straight off into that place.
So
you dig what I'm saying?
You all, like I said, you already see what's going on, man. You know why you're here, you know what I'm saying? You tap the link, you already know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Tape dropping on July 18th, of course.
Eva Stir out now. See what I'm saying? Go to my YouTube page, Dr. Evil.
In the bio.
You did what I'm talking about. 2A Evil on Instagram, Evil Boss on Facebook, or Our Late Boss. You see what I'm saying? Man, fuck with that, man. I got Evil Stir right now on all platforms. I just dropped it the other day.
Yes, sir.
What that is? Kid Jimmy dropping July 18th. That's the new V-Day.
Yes, sir. Nah, man, like I said,
fuck with it.
We gonna turn up, but you know what I'm saying? I don't really like to get, you know what I'm saying,
max.
Too in it, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta start from the, you know what I'm saying, the origin. So like, what, you know what I'm saying, kind of gave you that inspiration to really just kind of, you know what I'm saying, wanna be an artist?
Man, this shit really popped off when I was like 10 years old. Like, what song, dude? I ain't gonna lie, that song, man, when I first heard that Set It Off by Boosie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That bitch really got me in my mode. Like, when I heard that Set It Off by Boosie, I was about like 10 years old. Like, when I just first really like understanding what that song meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I started breaking it down, like my brother was breaking it down, my big brother was breaking it down for me. Like, we was in a room, like, breaking that bitch down. And like he on some shit like, man, this is what he mean each bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? So like after that, I started writing my own music. Like I really started out writing poetry. To be honest, I really started out writing poetry because I was blessed in English class.
Yeah.
Failing in every other subject.
Nah, so
But in English, I was surpassing, like that shit crazy. In English, I was doing great, like with my poems and shit like that. So I started writing out poetry first. I started writing my music like poetry. And he was like, bro, you writing poems. He was like, man, you gotta put this shit in the bars. So he broke that Boosie song down to me. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I went back. I started breaking my shit down in the bars. You know what I'm saying? He started showing me how to write bars. When I started writing them bars, ever since then, it been up with me. Like, I started listening to Wayne. After Boost, I started listening to Wayne, Zero. And you know what I'm saying? It just went up from there.
Yeah.
I just started going up. Like, just started going up, man. Like, real talk. Ever since then, my poetry elevated. So I'm saying, nigga was in like 3rd grade, 4th grade. My English teacher was like, hold up, you really showing that. Like,
so
she started putting my poetry outside on the wall, like for the principal to see and shit like that. Cause like a nigga was really doing on some immaculate shit. Like I'm writing big large ass words and shit like that. Like a nigga really just doing some outstanding type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, greater than everybody else in the class. Not trying to boost myself up and nothing like that, but like.
Sometimes it's necessary, but
it's necessary.
You feel like with your poetry, you know what I'm saying? That's you feel like that was. I know you say, you know what I'm saying, you feel like it was elevated, but was it like geared towards, you know what I'm saying, a certain situation, or it was just like kind of like you expressing yourself?
I kind of feel like I was expressing myself and I was finding my lane. You know what I'm saying? Cause like around that age, you start really finding out what you want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Regardless of your knowledge or the not.
10, 12, you be like, okay, man, this what I want to do. Like this what I really, really like. This what I really, really love. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really love writing my shit out. Like, that's why, like, to this day, I can't just jump on a beat and freestyle my whole. Like, I can, but like, I'm not gonna be comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna write. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna sit there and put my life into that shit. Like write that shit out. Like it hit much more different to me whenever you sit down and I type that shit up or write that shit out with that pen and that pad or with that phone and I'm typing. I'm going back to that beat. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with that like that. Like this shit just hit much more different than me than sitting there going in the studio. Off the top of my head, la da 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 da.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just hit more different. Some people different. You know what I'm saying? Some people get their best work from that going in the studio, la da 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 da, off the top of their head. But I get my best work from me sitting down with that beat. Right? I can write a song in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Each song different. You know what I'm saying? Some songs I go in the studio and freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of my music, cousin. Like a couple of them songs I went in there and freestyle, you know what I'm saying? But like that deep shit.
Like you kind of feel like you gotta have an idea.
Yeah, like
how that boy Wayne said, we gotta have a, you know, so we gotta have a topic.
Come on, man. Come on.
I feel it.
Like I sit there and I critique that shit like to the max, man. Like for real.
So like, how was, you know what I'm saying, like, and not, you know what I'm saying, kind of switch topics so for that, bro.
Come on, man. You know how we do it.
Oh. So kind of how we were talking about, you know what I'm saying, before the camera head came on, man, like, as far as, you know what I'm saying, switching lanes, like, if somebody was on your music, you know what I'm saying, earlier, like, we were talking about that the other day, it's not even, you know what I'm saying.
We talk about this all the time.
Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, referring to audio Mac and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, like, because I told you I was, you know what I'm saying, tuned in then. Mm-hmm. So, as far as, you know what I'm saying, that transition, you know what I'm saying, like have your music on there big compared transition. To now, like real, you know what I'm saying, 2022. Big what transition. Was your, you know what I'm saying, like biggest motivation? Was it like other people, you know what I'm saying, kind of having their input? Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I mean, I'm not an artist or nothing like that, but I do have, you know what I'm saying, several things out and you know me, I mean, like I said, we done already, you know what I'm saying, like plotted on there, talked about it.
We be linking in so much, especially being that we blood, you know what I'm saying, like, how can I explain this for them to understand? Like, even if you wasn't my like, well, I can't say that because like outside of my family, like I ain't really just got a lot of people that I'm just gonna sit down and interlink with, like on some deep ass shit, like as far as my music and.
But think about this. Think about this. So remember the other day how we was talking and you was just, kind of just talking about like just as far as even putting the music out, you know what I'm saying? Like sending the music to people, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I feel like people don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? Like from a up and coming standpoint.
Artist perspective.
Like,
man, it'd be hard for
it's almost like that, like
it'd be hard for to send your music to a regular nigga.
Because you like, never know like what's to come from it.
Like
you already see, you know what I'm saying, that in the blog, shade room, all this like
you
such and such got leaked and niggas be mad about it because niggas be feeling like that's the one, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like I can send Cousin a song and I know he gonna sit on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
The car gonna play him, but you know
the car gonna play him, but he not finna go out and be like, okay, I'm finna post this bitch on. I'm finna go on Instagram and go on my story and I'm finna bump this bitch. And I know Cousin ain't released this bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no shit we do. Like that unreleased music, that's sacred. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't send that shit to nobody because I feel like that's on some shit like I'm uncertain of that. Like I'm on some.
You just trying to like.
I'm trying to get your insight. I'm basically because this is my manager at the end of the day. Like I'm trying to get his insight. Like what you feel on this. Like how you feel when you listen to this song. Like what's the first thing that come to your mind when you listen to this song? Like what feelings embody you whenever this song pop on and you listen at it word for word, like all that shit matters. So like at the end of the day when I send you that unreleased music, I'm on some shit like how that shit make you feel, like how that shit make your body move. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like that's important. I feel like that's
so important for like a lot of people don't pay attention to that shit.
So what's your response to, you know what I'm saying, like to feedback though, not even from, you know what I'm saying, necessarily
not
me,
even from you,
not from me, but just because remember who we was talking about Nardo Week. So you know what I'm saying, I was really messing with him and you was like people was so not even talking about him.
A couple people compare. I ain't gonna say they compare me to him, but like they was like
the sound.
They started listening to me first before this nigga came out. Like you know, and like that happened to me a lot of different occasions. Like for example, like you know Young Newton.
Yeah.
You know I've been calling myself Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Like years now.
Yeah.
But I never just presented myself as okay, I'm Dr. Evil now. People know me as Nino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was my rap name before Dr. Evil. Like, but when I was writing a song a couple years ago, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit really like a spirit, like on some God like type shit. Like, man, that nigga y'all was putting that shit in my head. Like, I was listening to the beat, and the first thing that was popping in my head was Dr. Evil, Dr. Evil, Dr. Evil, Dr. Evil. So I took that and was like, okay, like, that shit hard, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can really embody that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something new. Like, ain't nobody fucking with that. Like, that's new. This was before Young Nudie came out with that shit. This was before Nardo Wick started rapping like that. Like, not saying that he got my exact style, but like, similar songs, like our voice sounded like, and you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
I mean, who that was saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, like Future and Designer when that first popped off, and
like, a lot of niggas be saying like,
I just look at it like, you know what I'm saying, like, and not to even compare like that because you know what I'm saying, y'all in two different lanes.
But I ain't gonna lie though, like Future, I look at him as like an uncle to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been listening to that nigga music since I was a legit.
And I feel like everybody make that transition.
You feel me? Like, man, everybody listen to Future, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of songs, like, I go back and listen to his melodies and, like, damn, that bitch.
I had just sent the little song out earlier. That,
you feel me?
That
like,
Blood on the Money, real, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like, that bitch, I've been listening to that bitch since a jit. So, like, not saying that I imitate that, but, like, it's just like since I've been listening to that since a jit, it like it's a part of me. You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
always say, you know what I'm saying? Me and you was talking about this the other day when it came to the clothes, you know what I'm saying? The drop about to happen real soon.
Real soon,
You see
man.
what's going on, man.
Real organic mind, real V shit, you know what I'm saying?
We're like, I was saying, it's almost hard to, not that butterfly, huh? You know what I'm saying? Bloom from a cocoon.
Yeah, butterfly blooming out the cocoon
But-
on them stupid niggas, man.
But
Stupid
like,
fool.
I was saying, but you know what I'm
Man, it's
saying?
the most livest podcast.
When it come to, you know what I'm saying, millionaires, stuff like that, even, like I said, I remember watching a conference with that boy Floyd Mayweather, and I'm going to get back to what I was saying at first.
Right.
But that boy Floyd Mayweather said, you know what I'm saying, surround yourself with, you know what I'm saying, people that's smarter than you. Even when I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, you know what I'm saying, with that boy Robert.
Yeah.
I call him by that, you know what I'm saying, because I done reiterated
by his former name,
because I feel like I know that man.
Oh, God. Nigga know that man, man.
But what I was about to say at first, before we, you know what I'm saying, start talking about that,
Right.
like, it's kind of hard to hear some stuff or either see some stuff, like I said, with the clothes. It's hard to see some stuff and not, especially if it's, you know what I'm saying, hard, you be like, man, I like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to steal an idea, but if, like I say, if they got a fine or something like that, you like, y'all mess with that fine. I need that fine.
Exactly.
Simple as that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, and it's cool to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta be familiar with, you know what I'm saying, when it come to like copyright and stuff like that, because you definitely don't want to, you know what I'm saying, get into no situation like that where you caught up
on no legal suit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
You don't want to get into no legal battle with no people with no copyright shit, like.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, there's so many different ideas and so many different things you can come up with, you know what I'm saying? It's honestly no need to even really just to put yourself in that situation for real. As far as just, you know what I'm saying, like your whole transition, kind of like where you know what I'm saying, where you kind of got that from, just, or what made you feel like you needed to make that transition. Like I said, I mean, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, been tapped in, either y'all want to tap in now, you know what I'm saying, go listen to, you know what I'm saying, music a couple years ago, compared to something now.
Hey, go on Audio Mac and go type in
And Nino?
But
you talking about specific?
I think it's Dr. Evil though, folks.
Nah, I don't think it's that.
It might be Nino Cash.
That's exactly what it is. With a K on that bitch.
It's Nino Cash with a K.
Yes, sir.
Go type in Nino Cash with a K. No, I changed it to Dr. Evil.
So it's gonna pop up
after? Yeah, it's gonna pop up as Dr. Evil, but a lot of songs under Nino Cash. A lot of songs under that was my first rap name. So like a lot of songs under Nino Cash on Audio Mac. You see what I'm saying? I'm about to show y'all right now.
So where the name came from overall? Why you looking at
Dr. Evil? That bitch really came from y'all. You know what I'm saying? That bitch really came from.
Oh no, I ain't talking. Nah, I'm talking about the Nino Cash. Where it came from? Like where you?
Nino Cash did like. Man, I was on some shit like, man, a nigga really been getting money. On my mama. I was on some shit like, man, I'm Nino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm Nino. You know what I'm saying? So I just put the cash on the end for like a nigga getting cash.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So shit, as the years progress, Dr. Evil, Simple.
Yeah.
God hit me with that. Like, a nigga really on some big, like this shit come from you from the spiritual realm. Like, none of this shit that happened to you on some you type shit. Like, this shit all spiritual. Like, man, I was really sitting in the living room. I swear to God, man. And my kids, man, I'm really sitting in the living room writing a song. The song Dr. Evil on my Audio Mac that I just showed y'all. It's a song called Dr. Evil. That was the first song that I renamed myself as. Like, I'm writing a song like Dr. Evil, Dr. Evil, Dr. Evil, Dr. Evil. You hit it, your skin bump up like the measles. Dr. Evil sent goosebumps through people. Man, say, bro, after that, I was like, man, say, I'm finna change my name to Dr. Evil, cause like, that's more catchy. Like,
yeah.
A nigga hear Dr. Evil, he like, ooh.
Yeah.
Hold up, let me go check that bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga hear Nino Cash on some shit like, that sound good, but like Dr. Evil?
I feel like it depends on, you know what I'm saying, who hearing it or whatever. Cause
who hearing it in the song, but like at the same time, I was like, damn, that shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, not saying that cousin don't got no street smarts, but like, as far as street mentality, the street niggas looking at it like, damn, Dr. Evil, that bitch sound sinister.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go fuck with that. I'm finna go fuck with that faster than I go fuck with Nino Cash.
Okay, peep this.
You feel me?
Peep this.
You
I
feel me?
hear what you
like, they finna
saying.
go fuck with that faster than I go fuck with Nino Cash. Like, that's more catchier. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but watch how I flip this though. And this not even the, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth, but this, you know what I'm saying, real organic.
Yeah.
This ain't
it's all organic.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything organic. Come on, man.
Yeah, facts. But
Everything
okay,
organic
P this
minds.
though. I think, you know what I'm saying, we was talking about this, and like I say, lately, everything, you know what I'm saying, kind of been on the clothes, my way, your way, all that, you know what I'm saying. We've been talking other business, but you know what I'm saying.
We talking so much business, but
it
like,
all tie in together.
y'all really late, like
I say, you know what I'm saying,
Man,
it's only a matter of
hold up.
time at that point, man.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
But, okay, peep this. So, remember when I was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, just kind of like, when it comes to that marketing and, you know what I'm saying, just your audience, like what you trying to reach. So, like, what's your... And also I say, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say what it is.
I ain't even trying to reach straight hood niggas.
Yes, that's what I was about to ask you.
I ain't gonna lie. Man, a lot of my music, folk, like when you put it on, you gonna be like, man, them white folks gonna fuck with this.
You feel like that?
On my mama.
You feel
Like,
like
man, them white. Like, man, say, hey, on God, folk, cause a lot of my shit, like on some, like I'm creating a new genre. Like I call my shit trap rock. Like, this shit trap. But at the same time, it's on some rock shit. Like,
yeah.
A lot of my beats I choose, they rock. Like, they correspond with rock music. Like, in a lot, how I write it, it be like on some, like when I go to the studio, whenever I go to a producer, not when I record it myself, because I really record myself. Like, I go to my partner house, he got a studio, TMB Gooch on my mama. I burn my evil twin, you know what I'm saying? Shout out TMB Gooch, shout out Cool Out, shout out J-Bo, shout out to 10 4L, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all my brothers, you know what I'm saying? When we record in the studio, we on some regular shit. But whenever I go to the real studio, they gotta record my vocals in rock because of the way I go in the studio and the way my voice sound, like it's different from everybody else. Like, say if me and my brother go to the studio and we record together. Whenever the producer record him first, he in rap vocals. He in regular music vocals. Whenever the producer get to me, he gotta put me in rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like rock vocals.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is what I'm going over here, but earlier, you know what I'm saying, we was talking, I remember I was asking you, I was like, well nah, we ain't even talk about this, matter of fact, I take that back. So, you know what I'm saying, I had really peeped this just as far as, you know what I'm saying, genre. Whenever you know what I'm saying, get on the song or get on the album, it already classified as, you know what I'm saying, such and such. That's why, literally, you know what I'm saying, I could have really predicted this, like, before I even listened to the album. Not even talking about, I'm about to come back to you, but I'm using this as an example. So, when Drake tape had just dropped, I had already seen it was, you know what I'm saying, labeled under Dance. So I'm like, Dance.
The new shit, huh?
Yo,
exactly.
But I mess with it though. I mess with it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't fuck with it yet because I be
couple of little songs. I be up.
I be trying to stray. See, me as an artist, I be trying to stray away from. I be trying to stray away from these industry niggas because I don't want my music to sound like them niggas.
I'm not gonna understand.
My shit so original. My shit so profound.
I see your stuff was. I say all that to say. I seen your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Was under the rock.
Under the rock.
Simplicity. I had already seen it.
So simple.
I already seen it.
I can't wait until Apple Music, Spotify, all them different platforms come at. I can't wait till I blow and they categorize me as my own shit.
Yeah.
Trap rock. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be the first trap rock artist. That's my goal. Like I'm gonna be the first person categorized under trap rock. Like this shit not regular rock because regular rock is the Beatles, you see what I'm saying, Jimi Hendrix, all them different types. You know what I'm saying? I look at them, I go and listen to their music and go take notes and okay, how he said that, how he wrote that beat like that,
yeah,
how he, you see what I'm saying, how he did that, how he jumped in on this bitch. how his intro was,
Yeah.
how he riding that beat, how he rocking the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's some rock shit. Like that's what I'm on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like my shit different. Like I'm on some trap rock shit. Like the shit that I talk about, the shit that I live. Like what I put out, like my story. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on some trap rock shit. Like I can't help it. So like I gotta categorize myself from a different lane than these niggas. Like it's not rock, it's trap rock.
Yeah.
So like I can't wait till I get my own category, man. Like this shit coming sooner. It's coming sooner than later. Like
Nah,
for sure.
I feel it.
For sure, man. For sure.
So like overall for the rest of the year, you know what I'm saying? We're already in July. July 18th, we done already, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know that.
Finna drop that tape July 18th, man.
But
So I'm saying Kid Jimmy, man.
how much like do you know what I'm saying, like as far as your, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to dropping, do you see yourself, you know what I'm saying, like having a set period to drop, or is it more so kind of like when you feel like it, you know what I'm saying, like when you feel like you're ready? Because I know you told me, we done talked about this multiple times, even before the night. Like, you know what I'm saying, you already got stuff in the vault.
On some closed doors type shit. Like it's not. They just like on some shit like, let me see what folk insight is. You know what I'm saying? Because his insight means so much to me.
You gotta have your close ones for real.
You feel me? Like his insight means so much to me, bro. Like he don't even know. Like his insight means so much to me at the end of the day. Like, but yeah, on some shit like.
Cause some people just do it for the quantity. That's why
some people do it for the quantity. Like I do it like.
And don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's beneficial. Like
it's beneficial. Sometimes it help a lot of people. But at the end of the day, I feel like right now as an upcoming artist, timing is everything. Like, man, that timing gotta be right. Like, that's why I dropped the Evil Stir first before I dropped Kid Jimmy mixtape.
Yeah.
Because I want them to get a taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you go listen at that Evil Stir, like, you gonna be like, damn, like, man, this nigga talking shit. He on some, this beat different, his flow different, his sound different. Like, just by the way I talk, like, when I go in that bitch and I open up my mouth and I holler, like, I don't sound like no other nigga.
Yeah.
Like, my voice, my vocals, completely different from another nigga. Like, you can't categorize me with no nigga. Like, man, can't no nigga jump on the same exact beats that I jump on and sound like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be completely different. You're gonna get a different feel. Like, so that's why I'm on some shit like, man, like, timing is everything. Like, I feel like they was ready for that Evil Stir right now. They not ready for Kid Jimmy. You know what's on Kid Jimmy. You know that ching ching.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're not ready for that shit right now. Like,
it's crazy, like I say, just, you know what I'm saying, having them conversations, because, you know what I'm saying, just talking like forefront, you know what I'm saying, before he even was, you know what I'm saying, like dropped the date or whatever, when we was just running, I was like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's down with the, you know what I'm saying, what's down with the tape? Like, we had been talked about it.
Been talking about it, like,
but,
for
you know
a little while. Like, a nigga really been had the tape together. I was just like on some shit like, my biggest problem, folks, I'm gonna be honest, like, my biggest problem on some shit like
self-criticism, you feel like?
Yes, bro, like,
I feel like that's common. I mean, that's how
common.
You know what I'm saying?
That's common, folks. But like, I feel like I need to chill out. I need to chill out with this shit, cause like, at the same time, it's common, but it can be your biggest downfall, yourself.
That's
true.
true.
Yourself can be your biggest downfall. And like, a nigga been going through a lot of, lately over the past year, past two, I'll say the past 2 years, a nigga been going through a lot of different pains and shit, like, a lot of different trials. So like, they been on some shit like setting me back, like making me criticize myself and shit like that. I can admit, I ain't gonna fake, like, it's hard to say on camera, you know what I'm saying, but nigga can be real about the shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had a major ass breakup, like, that shit made me, you know what I'm saying, sit down and just think about myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit made me criticize myself, like, you know, some shit like, man, do I even sound good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause like the bitch was like, your music whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love that bitch so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit made me criticize myself. Like, but I had to get back into that mode. Like, bitch, you evil.
Yeah.
Bitch, you the doctor. Man, fuck what the bitch talking about. The bitch really hate me. The bitch know you that. You know what I'm saying? She know you great. Everybody in their mama know you great. You been great since a little nigga. Before you start rapping. Before I start rapping, I had a name for myself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, I just really had to get back into myself type shit, like, and, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody be fucked up from that love shit. That love will fuck you up. Like, whenever you love a female, like, that shit will really fuck you up, bro. Like, that shit will really fuck you up, man. To the extent, like, that shit had you second guessing yourself, bro. Like,
I mean, like,
if she on some shit like that shit had you second guessing yourself, like, man, maybe she right. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand
Until you
it.
fall into the point, like, man, fuck all that.
That's what I
I'm
was
that
just trying to say.
nigga.
Listen
You
to
know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm that, man. Like, man, fuck you talking about, bitch. Man,
That's
shut
why
your
I say,
stupid
man,
ass up. Bitch, I'm that.
You gotta think about, you know what I'm saying, the other
If
side
I wasn't
all the
that, you
time.
wouldn't be fucking with me. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know I'm that. So, I just had to jump back into myself and, you know, cuz, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, so okay, peep this, and we talked about this too, you know what I'm saying? That we didn't let the conversation, you know what I'm saying, kind of like marinate since then, you know what I'm saying? So, and it will probably by, and I know you remember because I mean it was a vivid conversation. We talked about a lot. So as far as, you know what I'm saying, like promotion and, you know what I'm saying, like real next level type stuff, you know what I'm saying, like what you thinking, like what's some of the ideas?
Man, promotion is the biggest thing. Like, a nigga working on it right now, like, you know what we working on.
Talk to the people, man.
Come
Talk
on,
to
man,
the
this
people.
merch and shit that we working on, like,
Yo,
that shit fall in line with promotion.
nah, no cap.
That shit
Yes,
fall in
indeed.
line with promotion.
Nah, for sure.
That's what's gonna get your name, your image out, your label, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit all that shit correspond. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like, a nigga just had to grow back into, like, because I've been having merch. I just, like I said, I've been having shoes and shit. Like, I've been making my own shoes.
Hold on, tell them about that though, because I know you about to skip over it.
Man,
tell them about that,
bro. Nigga got the shoes, man. Say, man, I gotta deal with Force, man. You know, some Nike Air Force One, man. You see what I'm saying? Come fuck with the doctor, man.
Hey.
All type of forces on the deck, man. See what I'm saying? The Chrome Hearts, the Evil Flamingos, the AMO Militia Edition, the prescription, the evil prescriptions.
Indeed.
Like, man, a nigga got different sorts, like, but I never just really put them on Front Street because, like, a nigga just was, I was fucked off, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was fucked off, like, man, that love shit had a nigga fucked off.
Gotta
like,
get right. Gotta get right,
man. Say, bro, you gotta get right. Like, you can't let that shit fuck you out to the point where, like, you putting your goals to the side to when you tend to this, to the person that you love. You tending to what they need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was to the point where, like, I'm only taking care of what she need because she had a son too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only taking care of what she need, what her son need, and what I need, and what my child need, and what my kids need. You know what I'm saying? My son, my daughter. You know, so I'm only tending to what they need. Like, I wasn't focusing on myself for a long time, bro. So, like, I was putting a lot of shit on back burner. I was putting so much of my shit on the back burner. Like, now I'm on some shit like, man, it's time to put that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time. Put these shoes out, man. Like, your shit great. Put your merch out, man. That shit great. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got so much shit popping out now, man. Like, Organic Mind, man. That shit popping out like in the flesh.
Hey, no cap.
This shit right now, man. Like,
you see what's going on, man. Like I said,
see what's going on, man.
Simplicity, man.
Simplicity, man. This shit's so simple. Man, a Braille man can see this shit. A man that read Braille can see this shit, man. This shit great, man. Like, man, I say, man, they got so much they got so much in store to where like they gonna be like, God damn,
Hey,
why y'all ain't been pop out with this shit?
it's
Nigga
a
been having
process.
setbacks. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? Like everything happened for a reason. Like I ain't saying like that the bitch that I was with her was on some shit like she holding me back. Oh, she holding me. I was holding myself back too. But at the same time, she was holding me back, yo. Cause I was taking care of everything, like on some shit like on some real man shit. But at the same time, on some shit like I'm holding myself back because I can take care of that and take care of what I need to take care of. But I wasn't doing it. I was on some shit like, man, let me take care of this. And then let me go sit back and fuck off. You know?
Yeah, you can't take them breaks.
On some real shit, like, man, nigga was tired, bro. Like, man, I'm taking care of everything. Like, man, let me sit back. Bitch, I'm finna play the game.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
We talked about that.
We talked about that, like, man, I'm finna...
Yeah, get on that game.
I'm finna fuck off. I'm finna go to the studio and record 2-3 songs and let them hoes sit in a vault. Like, a nigga was on some shit like this.
It's all about to come out, man.
You see what I'm saying? But now I'm on some shit like, man...
Trying to get to the business, man.
Strictly. Like, man, for real. But yeah, like, man, it's up now. Like,
Facts. Hey.
ain't no setbacks, ain't no holdbacks. Like, and this shit all out on Front Street, like, to where everybody can see it. Like, I'm trying to put this shit out of the V so high in the sky. When the V so high in the sky, when they look up in the sky, they gotta be like, what the fuck is this? That's the V? That's organic, man. God damn, I gotta squint to see that shit on my mama. Like, screaming, but like, they gotta squint to see that shit, man. Like, man, this shit so large, folk. Like
I say, man,
this shit so large, this shit so profound. It's different, man. Like, man, y'all gotta see this shit, bro. Like, man, this shit so profound, it's so different, it's so organic. Like, man, it's something you can really do this to. You can really cuddle up with it and sit there and be like, man, it's home. You know what I'm saying? To where, like, you feel comfortable. Like, man, you come to the V, you feel comfortable. You come fuck with organic minds, you feel comfortable. You listen to this knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's always there.
At the end of the day, it's a real podcast. You know what I'm saying? To where you go and you seek game, you seek knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to the point where, like, you get so comfortable with the shit, like it's just, it's fluent. It becomes fluent to your brain to where, like, okay, this is what I need to do. It's not what I want to do, it's what I need to do. Like, man, this shit a need, it's not a want. Like,
okay.